really strange ball that kind of took a kick on Cam, kind of a high bounce. It was really strange. And then to lead off that inning, he gets a strikeout, and he's got the next batter 0-2, and he jams him, and he bloops one in. And you're kind of thinking, wow, that was kind of strange. And it just happened, one of those fluky innings, and he had to throw a lot of pitches to get out of it, and the next inning he threw pretty well, but I really liked his stuff.
We'll talk about today with Dave Van Horn when we come back in just a moment on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
At Sonic, the All-American Smasher is at the top of the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order with a side and medium drink for just $6. That's not just a big deal. That's a giant, massive, gargantuan, humongosaurus rex of a honkin' big deal for just $6. A deal this big shouldn't cost this little. Get the Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal today.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
You want to live free? Yeah.
My name is Billy Richmond, and I'm a guard for the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's it like being a Razorback? It's someone who's strong-minded, mentally tough. We got the best fans here. Like, you always got to be 100% if you want to go 100%. So I feel like if you're healthy, then you can just always give it your all. My relationship with my trainers and UAMS physicians are everything.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
When it comes to keeping your family safe, Summit Utilities is here to help keep your senses sharp both inside and outside your home. If you smell a bad odor like rotten eggs, leave on foot immediately. It might be a gas leak. Then call both 911 and Summit Utilities from a safe location. Outside your home, it's important to know what's below before you dig. Always call 811 to have your utility lines marked. It's free and can save you a lot more than money. Your safety is our priority. For more on gas safety, visit summitutilities.com/safety.
Stay tuned. We'll have more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150 coming up. This is Arkansas Baseball from Learfield.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa! Touchdown Razorbacks!
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Now over to Christine, reporting live with the weather.
Well, Ted, yesterday's sunshine is now a torrential downpour. And with so many farmers harvesting, this really is a disaster. Except for Bob here.
Hello.
Bob, you use Sharpen herbicide from BASF as a harvest aid.
Yep.
With premium desiccation, suppressed regrowth, and control over late-season weeds, it's harvest time when you say it is.
Sharpen herbicide works. Always read and follow label directions.
Pregame visit with head coach Dave Van Horn continues on the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Now, once again, with Coach Van Horn, here's Bill Elson.
Hey, we'll start with your lineup. A little bit different today. Damian Ruiz, I guess, out of the lineup today.
Yeah, still having some soreness just down below his calf. And so we just felt like, unless something changes, you probably won't see him today. We're definitely not starting him. And then, I'll put Stewart in there. I want to get Stewart a start. He's a big power hitting lefty, and I want to see him hit off this right-hander. We've got some kids sick too. We actually sent a couple of kids home early today when they got here that looked like they probably have strep throat, a couple of younger guys. So the bench is pretty thin right now. We do have a lot of pitching as far as relievers and that. So we'll see how this turns out.
The first thing you notice when you walk outside today is the wind. Fly balls. It seems like everything has the potential to be a little bit of an adventure today.
It does. It's going to be up around 40 degrees. Wind out of the northwest looks like 15 to 20 to me. And, if you hit a ball fairly decent, it's in the air, it's got a chance to blow a long way. So obviously scoring could be something that needs to happen a lot for us anyway. And you just never know. They have a really good hitting team. They're going to beat a lot of people, and they've almost beaten us twice. Feel very fortunate to be where we are. Have a chance to sweep today. It's hard to sweep a good team.
What do you hope to see out of Colin Fisher today?
Wow, he threw really well last weekend in Arlington. He just filling up the strike zone, and he got some strikeouts, but he got some early contact. And Xavier might be the most free-swinging team I've seen in a long time. And they swing early and often. Unless you've shown them a little bit of signs of being wild or they're down a little bit, they are up there swinging and swinging now. It's on your toes. So, we can't just throw fastballs first pitch. We have to mix it up pretty good.
All right, Dave. Good luck today. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll continue from the ballpark after this on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Razorback fans. Phil Elson here with some fantastic news. Harp's Food Stores has a game-changing mobile app called My Hometown Rewards. With this app, you can unlock incredible savings, get exclusive deals, personalized coupons, and even a digital shopping list, all at your fingertips. And as a new feature, coupon savings are now offered instantly at checkout. Whether you're stocking up for the big game or just grabbing some snacks, the My Hometown Rewards app from Harps makes it easy. It's a win-win for Razorback fans like you. Harps, hometown fresh.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Why hold a parade that only goes one block? What in the world is a bathtub race? And how can one town be the training ground for American Pharaoh and the former playground of Al Capone? That's just Hot Springs being Hot Springs. Between thermal waters, thoroughbreds, and the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, this town isn't trying to be unique. It just comes naturally. Come experience this slightly unconventional and completely wonderful place called Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
We'll be back with more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150 after this short break. You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Quit tobacco today with Be Well Arkansas. Be Well Arkansas can help you be healthier, happier, and more active by quitting tobacco. And you can do it all with local resources at no cost to you. Call 833-283-WELL or visit BeWellArkansas.org today for free help, because it's never too late to be well. Brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health, your tobacco settlement dollars at work, and Be Well Arkansas.
We welcome you back to the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show and remind you that it is being brought to you by the Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Like the Razorbacks, the F-150 has a strong tradition earned with outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. That's how you create a fan favorite and the official truck of the Razorbacks. They're getting the field ready, and we are closing in on the series finale. An early start today with Xavier traveling home later today. Check the lineup cards. They're brought to you by the Daspit Law Firm, proud to be the official injury lawyers of the Razorbacks. With Damian Ruiz out of the lineup today, Micah New will lead it off. He'll be in center field. Nolan Souza will DH and bat second. Camden Kojal hitting for the cycle yesterday, batting third, playing second base today. Kahio Aloy will hit, Ryder Helfrich will hit third and work behind the plate today, and Camden Kojal will bat cleanup. Kojal starting at second base today. Batting fifth will be the right fielder Kahio Aloy. He drove home the game winner late in the ball game yesterday. Reese Robinette bats sixth and plays first. TJ Pompey will hit seventh and play third base. Zach Stewart gets the start in left field today. Stewart bats in the number 8 spot. And batting ninth will be the Razorback shortstop, Carson Brumbaugh. So for Arkansas, it's New, Souza, and Helfrich, Kojal, Aloy, and Robinette, Pompey, Stewart, and Brumbaugh. And Colin Fisher on the mound today. Fisher, no wins, no losses. He has not allowed a run in 5 innings of work. This is the Xavier lineup that he will face. Jonathan Fitz will lead it off and man the DH spot. Eddie Peters is their shortstop, and he'll bat second. Josh Stonehouse has been a tough out this weekend. He's hit a couple of home runs. He'll bat third and play first base today. Landon Mensick hits cleanup. He'll start in left field, and Peter Johnson will bat fifth and play right. Their third baseman's Luke Hammond. He'll hit the number 6 spot. Tanner Thomas will bat seventh and play second base. Mitchell Morton will get his first start of the weekend. Morton will work behind the plate. And J.D. Crisp will be the Musketeers center fielder, and he will bat ninth. So it'll be Fitz, Peters, and Stonehouse for the Musketeers. Mensick, Johnson, and Hammond. Thomas, Morton, and Crisp. And right-hander Jack Deteen on the mound. Deteen 0-1, an ERA of 8.10 in 3 1/3 innings of work. Closing in on the start of this one, and we'll continue from the ballpark after this for Arkansas Blue Cross.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
At Greenway, we're not just selling John Deere tractors. We're cultivating partnerships.
There's been times where at my farm I've actually had an issue, and my salesman got with a guy from service, and they brought him out to my farm, and they were able to resolve my issue pretty quickly. The reliability, the dependability of the equipment and Greenway, that's why I would highly recommend it to anyone in my area.
Join our community of satisfied customers and experience the Greenway difference. Head to your local Greenway dealership today or visit us at gogreenway.com.
The electric cooperative's got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission, to provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Stay tuned. We'll have more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150 coming up. This is Arkansas Baseball from Learfield.
Ballpark Franks got their start back in 1957, right in the ballpark, with the taste of 100% Angus beef passed down from one generation to the next. Ballpark Franks have become a tradition everywhere. They bring on that feeling of summer in every bite, even when it's not technically summer. So whether you're tailgating or enjoying the game at home, fire up the grill and savor the taste of Ballpark Franks. Ballpark is the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. Woo Pig Suey.
The 12th game of the SEC football tradition known as the Battle Line rivalry between your Arkansas Razorbacks and the Mizzou Tigers is complete. Look for the tradition, presented by Shelter Insurance, to grow in the coming years as we continue to heat up the border and support our student athletes with this rivalry. The Battle Line rivalry, presented by Shelter Insurance. Find a Shelter agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
It's out of here! A grand slam! He struck him out swinging. A new school record, 18. And Ryder Helfrich has given them the lead. Dives and makes a great catch. Double play ground ball shortstop taken by Aloy. Gives to Kojal 1. The relay, rack him up. Big Country out of here for the lead. Dabalon makes a great play on the first row.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Arkansas baseball. Razorback Baseball is brought to you by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 75 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Take good care, Arkansas. Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work is thirsty work. By Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style. Sonic Drive-In. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic. UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. First Security Bank. It's banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. By Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Locally owned, American made, and proud to be an official sponsor of the Razorbacks. Summit Utilities, bringing natural gas to Razorback fans across Arkansas. Go Hogs! Shelter Insurance. For award-winning service, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. Harps Quality Foods. Hometown fresh. It's that simple at Harps. By Ballpark, the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. And by Visit Hot Springs. Time for a road trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Learn more at hotsprings.org. Now back to the stadium. Here again, the voice of Razorback baseball, Phil Elson.
Chuck, I got my Sonic bag right
here,
so I'm ready.
I see that. You're ready.
Hey, I think it's important today, face another righty. I think it's important we did a really good job yesterday putting together quality at bats. I think we need to build on that. There's a few guys in the lineup scuffling just a little bit. Caught in between, late on the fastball, early and off speed. I think we need to pick a pitch, be on time. What I'm really excited about is Colin Fisher facing this lineup. They're an aggressive lineup. Saturday's game, they swung at 20 first pitches. So I think he's going to take advantage of that on the bump today. I think it's going to be a good day for Arkansas offense. Winds blowing out. Should be a fun game.
I wonder about Mike Anu at the top of the order with Ruiz out of the lineup today. Anu struggled a little bit at the plate. Sometimes maybe a different spot, different perhaps approach at the plate can kind of change things for you.
Absolutely, Chuck. I think there was talk early on it. He's a guy that can hit in the middle lineup, top of the lineup. I think moving him up there is a good move by DVH. We'll see. Hopefully it'll pay off for us because he's definitely a fast twitch guy. He's a guy you want on base. If he gets on base, good things happen.
First pitch after this from Oaklawn.
Experience a new level of luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Find bliss at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star Astral Spa. Embark on culinary adventures and catch headliner acts at our event center. Book your experience at Oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, does your bathroom need a makeover? Bath Makeover of Arkansas offers bathtubs, walk-in showers, and walk-in bathtubs. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Arkansas homeowners trust Bath Makeover of Arkansas with their bathroom project. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH to schedule your free design consultation backed with a price lock guarantee. That's 1-800-NEW-BATH, 1-800-NEWBATH.
This is the Razorback Sports Network.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Before the roar and the records, there was Baptist Health.
Brooks Edmondson, Arkansas offensive line, born at Baptist Health.
Anna Kate Nichols, Razorback Golf, born at Baptist Health.
Quincy Rose Jr., D lineman for the Hogs, born at Baptist Health.
Champions are born at Baptist Health. Here, our game is delivering the state's most trusted care for Arkansas and for the champion in you. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
All right, we've got a nice crowd on a chilly day as we welcome you back inside Baum-Walker Stadium. Razorbacks getting set to go to work. Hogs won on Friday. The home opener went the Razorbacks' way, and then yesterday, Camden Kozel hit for the cycle. Kahil Aloy drove in the winning run, and the Hogs walked out of here with a 7-6 victory. 5-1 is the record coming into the game today. Xavier 2-4 as they prepare to take on the Razorbacks today. Colin Fisher getting the start for Arkansas this afternoon. Fisher has been a dandy. He's a 6'3", 225-pound junior out of Noble, Oklahoma. Very good, as you heard Dave Van Horn say a bit earlier in his first start. Did not get a decision. But, Bubba, this is a guy that, and you talked about it a minute ago, particularly against a team that is aggressive with the bats, that swings early in the count. He's got a chance to be effective.
Well, he's got 4 pitches he can throw anytime. Fastball, curveball, changeup, cutter. And he's confident with all 4 of them. He pounds the strike zone, so I really think he's going to give these guys fits because you go up there looking for a fastball with him, and there's no telling what's coming at you. And so I'm looking forward to it.
Before we begin, let's pause 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Razorbacks donning the throwbacks today, the cream-colored throwback uniforms with the Old English A on the left side of the front of the jersey, last names above the back. Xavier sporting the road gray uniforms with the blue trim. The Musketeers, 2-4 on the season. They have been beset by some injuries early in the year. We have not seen their team this weekend at full strength. They are the preseason number 3 pick in the Big East. So they expect to win some ball games as the season moves along. We are set to go. Jonathan Fitz, Eddie Peters, and Josh Stonehouse to start the opening inning for the Musketeers. Ben Levin calls the balls and strikes today. Michael Durantis works at first. Morris Hodges is out at second. James Ainsworth is at third. The first pitch of the ball game is in there for a called strike. Comes at 12:02, and it's 39 degrees under sunny skies at the ballpark. Deep and straight away in the outfield. The 0-1 from the left-hander's on the way, swinging a line drive right at the second baseman, Kozel. Kozel didn't have to move much, and the first batter's retired this afternoon. That'll bring in Eddie Peters. Peters is their shortstop. He's been a tough out this weekend, 3 for 7 at the plate. Razorbacks start Pompey at third, Brumbaugh at short, Kozel at second, Robinette at first. Stewart, New, and Aloy from left to right in the outfield. Ryder Helfrich behind the plate. Colin Fisher on the mound, and a breaking pitch misses downstairs for a ball. Just underway. Hogs trying to break out the brooms today. The 1-0 is on the way, swinging a chopper to short. To his left is Brumbaugh. Nice play, throw to first in time, and the first 2 batters are retired in the opening inning.
Well, we talked about them swinging early and often, Phil. How long did that take?
All right, well, let's just get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way right off the bat.
Yeah, you can call me Quinn, and we'll be even.
See. 320 down the lines at Baum-Walker Stadium, 365 to right center, 375 to left center, 400 feet to straightaway center field. Here's Josh Stonehouse. He's been a handful this weekend. Left-handed batter takes a strike. Fisher began with a 91-mile-per-hour fastball. Stonehouse homered yesterday and homered Friday, too. They shift for him. 3 to the right side. Fisher kicks and brings the 0-1. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and Stonehouse is in the hole 0-2.
Boy, fooled him bad on that one.
Stonehouse has 4 hits this weekend, and 2 of them have left the ballpark. Batting .357. He has 4 home runs through 6 ball games. But he's down 0-2 here, and he strikes out swinging. Fisher carved him up with a breaking ball, and it's an easy top of the first inning for the Razorback left-hander. Xavier goes 1-2-3. Hogs are coming up after this on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen, where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Jack Deteen is the pitcher today for Xavier.
I was trying to get Trackman.
6'2", 185 out of Verona, Wisconsin. He is 0-1 on the season with an ERA of 8.10. Had a rough outing. His first go in only 3 1/3 innings of work, and he will face Mike Anu, Nolan Souza, and Ryder Helfrich in the bottom half of the first inning. Colin Fisher could not have asked for a better top half of inning number 1. Now we'll see if the Razorbacks can get him some runs early on. New will lead it off. They'd like to get this guy going. Hit a long home run on the opening weekend down in Arlington. He's 0 for 6 in this series and comes in 4 for 24 at the plate. So he'll stand in from the right side as we begin today.
Chuck, we got Trackman up and running, the third member of the broadcast.
That's
so now I can settle in. I was in panic mode.
I wouldn't feel right if you didn't have Trackman. I could sense your nervousness over there.
How'd you survive back in the day without spouting off Trackman?
I don't know. We actually watched the game back then. It was a whole different deal. You remember how it was.
That's right.
That is quite a tool, though. Hey, their third baseman's in on the edge of the grass as New stands in from the right side. Deteen goes to work, and his first pitch is a little bit high, perhaps a bit outside as well. Starts him off with an 89-mile-per-hour fastball. It's intimidating calling pitches from my spot with the Trackman over there. That's the hard part.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
That's right. They play New to pull in the outfield. Swing and a pop-up on the right side right out in front of the plate. Wind carries a little bit over to the third base side, and it's going to drop in fair territory. It drops in fair territory. Their third baseman, Hammond, he never really got a good look at it. Bubba, I don't know if he called the catcher off or not. It looked routine when it left the bat. Then the wind made it drift.
Well, the catcher originally tried to call it. He did the right thing. He called him out. That's the third baseman's ball, but he didn't play the wind. Chuck, that ball's always going to filter back to the field, especially with that wind blowing, and that should go down as a double, I guess.
It is going to go down as a double. A misplayed double, but a double nevertheless, and the Razorbacks have a man in scoring position with nobody out.
When you're a hitter that's struggling, something like that can get you going.
They'll come in at first and third now as Souza stands in from the left side. Deteen will work from the stretch with a runner out at second base. His first one to Souza, swung on and missed. Took something off that pitch. Souza was out in front of it. And Deteen gets ahead, no balls and a strike. Helfrich to follow, then Kojal. Hogs have something brewing in the first inning. Bobby Wernes coaching over at third base. Hudson Polk at first. Deteen checks the runner out at second base. The pitch is a little bit high, And that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Hey, after the game, the Catfish Hole will be ready for you. Great locations in Fayetteville and Alma. They serve the highest quality farm-raised catfish, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and the best hush puppies anywhere. The 1-1 to Souza is on the way, swinging a tap foul at the plate. That one got a piece of the hitter's foot. And Souza's in the hole now, 1-2.
Wow, you know that doesn't feel good on a cold day, Chuck.
38, 39 degrees. The flags are stiff, blowing straight out. That's why you'll see the outfield, for the most part, playing deep today. News out at second base. They misplayed an infield pop-up and turned it into a double. We'll see now if Souza at the least can advance the runner. Nolan's 2 for 9 with a couple of RBIs this weekend. Here's the pitch, up and away, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's why you love college baseball, right there. That's a perfect example of Micah New. If you in pro ball, the guy would have been halfway down the first baseline. In college baseball, he's sprinting to second, getting that double.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Nolan Souza. Here it comes, swing and a miss. Struck him out. That one had a little break to it, only 81 miles per hour. Souza out in front of it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, it was a changeup, but it looked like it cut.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, it cut in on Souza. The first changeup, he had a little arm side run on it.
So here's Helfrich. Ryder has a couple of hits this weekend, including a home run. They're in at third, back at the other spots. They're going to throw back to second base, and New gets back easily. The shortstop Peters flashed in behind him. Hammond at third, Peters at short, Thomas at second, Stonehouse at first. Mensick, Crisp, and Johnson from left to right in the outfield. Morton's the catcher, Detteen's the pitcher. Helfrich waits. Here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Back here, out of play, and Detteen gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, Ryder had a pitch to hit right there. That's 89, right at the top of the zone.
I think 91's about as hard as we've seen him throw so far this inning.
He's 89 to 92 on the scouting report.
They play Helfrich to pull. There's room in right center. The pitch is a strike over the outside corner, and Ryder's in the hole, 0-2.
But where we got to be better, Chuck, is Souza's got to find a way to get Micah over to third in that at-bat. And those are the at-bats that's been kind of driving Dave crazy early in the years, the inability to move the runner.
Hammond backs up at third with a 2-strike count. The 0-2 swung on, skied into left field. That one will be playable, though. The center fielder comes over. Crisp calls off the left fielder, Mensick. He makes the catch, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And that's a perfect example. You get that runner over, that's a sac fly right there.
So it's going to be up to Camden Kojal. Hit for the cycle yesterday. The third Razorback since 2021 to hit for the cycle. Prior to 2021, it had been 1992 since a Razorback hit for the cycle. Kojal stands in from the left side against the right-hander. The pitch is coming, and it floats upstairs for ball 1. Kojal batting .364. He has 4 home runs, 8 RBIs, 5 hits this weekend. 4 of them yesterday. 1-0. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's through for a base hit. They'll wave home New from third. The throw comes back into second. Kojal drives in the run, and the Hogs are on top 1-0.
Gotta love it right there. Just another good swing by Cam Kojal. Not trying to do too much with that. Got a change up out over the plate. Didn't try to pull it. Just shot it right back up the middle for a base hit. Get that 2-out RBI.
It's the 9th RBI for Kojal. And it gives Kahio Aloy a chance to bat with a man aboard and 2 out. Aloy drove home the game winner yesterday. Stands in from the right side. Missed a couple of games down in Arlington. Back in action this weekend. Holds the bat down around the handle and takes the first one outside for a ball. Aloy, 3 hits in this series, including a home run, couple of RBIs. 6 for 14 on the season. Waits on the 1-0 from Detteen. A check of Kojal at first. The pitch is on the way. Swinging a high chopper over the first baseman into right field. That's a base hit. Kojal will round second and head for third. A 2-out single for Alloy, and the Razorbacks have runners at the corners.
It's a good job right there by Cahill. Got that big hole on the right side. You could tell he was trying to just shoot one to the right side and got a fortunate bounce off the home plate dirt.
Here's Reese Robinette. Robinette, a chance to drive in a 2-out run. Stands in from the left side. Couple of hits this weekend and an RBI. Deteen from the belt brings the first one. Robinette swings and fouls it off to the left side out of play. No home runs, 3 RBIs for Reese Robinette. Junior, Kennett, Missouri. Kojal strolls off of third. They hold Alloy at first. No balls and a strike to Robinette. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive fair down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Extra bases. 1 run scores. They're going to wave home Alloy. The throw comes into second base. Robinette drives in 2, and the Hogs are up 3-0.
Gotta love it right there, Chuck. Good job by Reese Robinette. Getting a changeup down in the zone. Stayed down in his legs, got that back knee below the ball, was able to elevate that ball down that right field line. That's just a good piece of hitting.
No hesitation to bring Alloy around third base. The throw went back into second. Robinette with his 4th and 5th RBIs of the season. And it's a big first inning for the Razorbacks. Not done yet. You worry a little bit about Cahill having to score from first on that when he's already got a little bit of a stiff hammy. That's a long run. Here's T.J. Pompey, their third baseman. First pitch is a breaking ball, and it's over but low for ball 1. Pompey starts the day batting .238. Has a hit and an RBI this weekend. Could drive in a run with a base hit here. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Hogs in the first inning. The pitch from Deteen is inside, threw him a fastball, and it's 2-0. Hey, Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics and this Razorback Sports Network broadcast. Visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC. The 2-0 is coming. Swing and a miss. Had a big rip at a fastball. Came up empty. 2 balls and a strike now. Pompey's the 7th man to bat in the inning. Zach Stewart is on deck. He will bat if Pompey can find a way to reach. Robinette gets a lead at second. Here it comes. Letter high fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 2-2. I'm not sure Pompey thought so. Yeah, I'm not sure Trackman thought that was a strike. That's a little bit off that outside corner. Now it's 2-2. He's got to protect the plate a little bit. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Couple of strikeouts in the inning for Deteen, but the Razorbacks score 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in the inning. The Hogs leave a man, but after 1, they lead Xavier 3-0 on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hello, Razorback Nation. This is Renata Jenkins-Byler with Roller Funeral Homes asking you, what is a friend? A friend is someone who has a special role and is always there for you. I am here reminding you that you have a friend at Roller Funeral Homes because you are someone special to us. Whatever you or your family's needs or wishes, you can count on all of us at Roller to be there for you just like a friend. Roller Funeral Homes, serving the Razorback Nation with all our respect.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Nothing Razorbacks as Colin Fisher heads to the mound for his second inning of work. It's being brought to you in part today by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Like the Razorbacks, the F-150 has a strong tradition earned with outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator That's how you create a fan favorite and the official truck of the Razorbacks. Colin Fisher set him down 1-2-3 in the opening inning, and he will face the 4, 5, and 6 men at the top of the second. Landon Mensick, Peter Johnson, and Luke Hammond for the Musketeers. 3 runs on 4 hits in the bottom of the first for the Razorbacks. Fisher's first pitch of the second's a breaking ball, and it swung on and missed for strike 1. Left-handed hurler, right-handed hitter. And they are deep with the wind blowing out today. Mensick has a home run this weekend. Looks at an off-speed pitch outside, and the count evens at 1-1. Mensick has 3 home runs, 5 RBIs in 6 ball games, batting .269. A breaking pitch is high and outside, and it's 2-1. Pretty good crowd today. It's a chilly day, so this will be the smallest of the 3, I would imagine. 2 balls and a strike. Mensick waits on another. Fisher kicks and delivers. That's a fastball over the inside corner, and the count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a perfect pitch. Fastball right there, 91. Started it right at the hitter's front hip and ran it over the inside corner.
Fisher working in a hurry. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts already for Colin Fisher. Took a little something off that pitch. 4 up, 4 down for the Musketeers.
Fastball in, changeup away. That's a tough combination.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Fisher. So here's Johnson with the bases empty and 1 out. Peter Johnson's a left-handed batter. First one hit back to the mound, off Fisher's leg. It caroms to Kojal, but Camden's not going to have a play at first base. Off the pitcher's leg, it's an infield hit for Mensick, and the Musketeers have their first base runner.
Kind of a tough break right there. I think if that ball gets by Fisher,
I think so too.
Ball makes that play.
The baseball deadened just enough when it hit Fisher's leg to keep it from getting to Kojal in time. So now Hammond bats with 1 on and 1 out. He's a right-handed hitter. Fisher goes to first, close, but the runner back. Fisher's got a pretty good move.
Yeah, that was a good move right there. Usually lefties will waste that first move. They won't show their good one.
The runner at first, Johnson, draws another one, gets back. Not as close this time. Top of the second inning, Hawks played at 3 with 4 hits in the bottom of the first. If you're just joining us, Reese Robinette had a big hit. A double down the right field line that played it a pair. Fisher comes home this time, and it is over but low for a ball. Hammond 3 for 9 in the series. Only hitting a .179 though through 6 ball games. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Infield's a double play depth with 1 away. Outfield slightly to the left. The 1-0 pitch, low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hammond's led off the last 2 days and kind of scuffled a little bit at the top of the lineup, so Billy O'Connor moved him down today.
New leadoff hitters for both sides for the finale this afternoon. 2 balls, no strikes. Fisher misses high, and it's 3-0.
Boy, you don't see that much with Colin Fisher, 3-0 count.
It's the first time he's worked from the stretch in the game today. Johnson reached on an infield hit. They've not had a ball leave the infield yet. The 3-0's on the way. That's a strike over the inner edge. Line drive to the second baseman in the first inning. A ground ball to short and a strikeout. Strikeout to begin this inning, and then an infield single. Now it's Hammond waiting on a 3-1 pitch. Fisher goes to first, and the runner's back without a tag. Arkansas State's in town this week. The Razorbacks and the Red Wolves a couple of times this weekend. 3 balls, 1 strike, or this week, I should say. Here's the pitch. Fisher delivers, swinging a chopper over the mound. The shortstop Brumbaugh fields it, but his only play will be at first. Hammond is out there, 6-3, and Johnson advances on the infield out. Just beat that one into the dirt right in front of home plate.
Yeah, that's a perfect pitch right there by Colin Fisher. 91 mile an hour, 2-seam fastball down. Nothing a hitter can do with that. That's a tough pitch.
So here's Tanner Thomas. Thomas played yesterday, picked up his first base hit of the season. He's a right-handed batter. Runner out at second base. Fisher goes to work, swinging a hot shot to short, but it comes up nicely for Brumbaugh. Easy play out at first, and that ends the Xavier second inning. No runs a hit, no errors, a man stranded. We played an inning and a half. Hogs are up 3-0, and we're back after this for Summit Utilities.
Summit Utilities is proud to be a part of your community, and helping you save energy is important to us. That's why we offer a variety of rebates and energy-saving programs so you can do more and spend less. From your business to home, we've got you covered. Water heaters, furnaces, food service equipment, commercial and industrial systems. Yes, save on all of it. Visit summitutilities.com to learn about our energy-saving programs.
The Mercedes-AMG GT 43 is the top-of-the-line luxury performance sedan, and this Saturday, you can win one from Saracen Casino and Mercedes-Benz of Little Rock. With sporty styling, classic Mercedes lines, and advanced performance, this is the car to win from Saracen Casino Resort. Play all this week at Saracen Casino and qualify for the Mercedes GT drawing.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
3-0 Razorbacks as we head to the home half of the second inning. Zach Stewart is going to lead it off against Jack Deteen. Stewart, then Brumbaugh before we go back to the order, and Micah New. Nice crowd out in the hog pen today. It's a windy day. The flags are still stiff, and I don't think that's going to change during the course of the afternoon. It was 39 degrees at first pitch. Might go up a little bit from there, but it's not going to go up much.
It's a good day to be a hitter. Look at that wind.
Get it up in the air and see what happens.
And speaking of that, this dude can hit it a long way. Watching his BP the other day, Chuck, I don't know how many balls he hit over 110. I mean, this dude is strong.
Transfer from Missouri State, Zach Stewart. Just his second at bat as a Razorback, left-handed hitter. Deteen goes to work, and the first one's a strike over the inner edge. Stewart's a transfer from Missouri State, from Lebanon, Missouri. In the lineup in left field today with Ruiz nursing that sore calf. The pitch is low, and it's a ball and a strike. Damian Ruiz. You heard Dave on the dugout show. An area just below the calf, strained it some yesterday. If it was 70 degrees, 75 degrees today, he might play. But on a 39-degree day, no sense in trying that as Stewart pops it up foul back here out of play. And he's in the hole now, 1-2. Playing in this cold weather, Bubba. You did it for years, and I'm going to guess mentally you got to fight through some things out there.
You know, it's cold till the game starts. Once the game starts, you're good.
The 1-2 swung on it, chopped foul outside first.
Do you remember back at George Cole back in the day, scraping snow off the field in order to play?
It's one series years ago where they scraped the snow out to the warning track, and if the ball went into the snow, it was a ground rule double. That's when they were fighting to get games in. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Stewart looks at it low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. We've come a long way.
Yes, we have.
There's still conversation, and there will be for a while, about Norm DeBryan being inducted into the College Baseball Hall of Fame. A lot of former players gathering in Kansas City for that a couple of weeks back. The 2-2 fouled away off to the left side out of play.
So glad to see those guys be able to be there for him.
I'm sure that's what made it special.
Yeah. It's amazing, Chuck, the players that he stays in contact with. I don't know how he does it.
2-2. Here it comes. A little bit high, maybe outside as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Well, they say when you recruit a player, you recruit him for life.
You know, and isn't that the beautiful thing, how college baseball used to be, or college sports? It just isn't like that anymore. You know, I think Dave does a good job here, but a lot of schools, you don't see that anymore.
Pretty transient now. The payoff pitch swung on, popped up, foul outside third. Hammond comes over. He's going to have room. The wind pulls it back toward fair ground, and he didn't catch it. It's a foul ball. He's been lost a couple of times over there, Bubba. I'm not going to be too critical because that wind's a handful, but that ball ended up landing about 10 feet away from where Hammond thought it was going to drop.
Well, I'm going to be critical because you're a Division I baseball player. You know the wind's blowing. You know the ball's always going to funnel back to the field, Chuck. You got to make that play. He didn't even get leather on it. He wasn't even close to that.
He came over toward the railing, got onto the warning track, and then the ball ended up hitting almost into the third base coaching box. Another payoff pitch is on the way, swinging a shot foul outside first. Stewart out in front of that one.
I'll tell you, there's something about ball marker, though. You'll see that same ball drop probably 10 times this year. Even SEC guys, they'll misjudge that ball.
It is screaming out toward right center as we speak. They play Stewart that way in the outfield. They are deep. He's going to see another 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a shot. That ball's hit well. Ballpark may not hold that one. It is gone. Stewart off the scoreboard, and the Razorbacks lead it 4-0.
I love it. I tell you what, great at bat right there by Zach Stewart. Took advantage of a mistake right there. 3-2 fastball up in the zone, and boy, he didn't miss it.
He got some new life when they misplayed that pop-up and foul ground outside third. And how many times do you see it, Bubba? You give a guy an extra out, an extra swing, and he finds a way to make you pay.
Yep, it always seems that way. And boy, that third baseman's got to feel small over there right now.
Stewart's got to feel big. He crushed that ball. Exit speed, 98.5, hit at 399 feet. And here is Carson Brumbaugh. Nobody on or out. The pitch is coming. Swinging a pop-up, foul outside first base. That one's going to get out of play for strike one. Boy, Stewart knew it, too, when it left the bat, and I guess everybody else did, too.
Yeah, you could tell as soon as that came off the bat, it had the right height, the right velo. You knew that ball was gone. I'm happy for him. I told him out on the field when I saw him on Friday, I said, man, you look so much better in this color than that Missouri State stuff.
The pitch to Brumbaugh is a strike, and he's in the hole 0-2. That was a high strike. Yeah. What TrackMan say on that?
TrackMan said that ain't a strike.
Brumbaugh's got to protect the plate now. Top of the order on deck, Micah New. Brumbaugh has a hit and 6 at-bats this weekend. Stands in from the right side. The pitch is coming. It's high. Threw him a fastball, and it's 1-2. Zach Stewart's touched them all, and the Razorbacks are up 4-0. They play Brumbaugh to pull by a step or two. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Got a fastball by him. Brumbaugh goes down swinging. Third strikeout for Jack Deteen, and we're back at the top of the order now, and Micah New.
Yeah, that's a fastball at the top of the zone. He's got a little bit of carry at the top of the zone with that fastball, and that's what he threw to Brumbaugh.
So here's New in his first at-bat. He popped it up about 15 feet to the left of home plate. The wind gave Luke Hammond fits. He couldn't catch it, and New legged it out for a double. Takes the first pitch here for a called strike. Off speed at 82 miles per hour. Souza's on deck. Base is empty with 1 out. New looks at a breaking pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1 to the Razorback center fielder. New hitting in the leadoff spot for the first time this season today. The third baseman creeps into the edge of the grass. They're back around the remainder of the infield. The 1-1's a strike. Threw him a nice breaking pitch over the outer edge. And New's in the hole now, 1-2.
He just painted that outside corner with that slider.
New is a transfer from Marshall. The 1-2 is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Hogs scored 3 in the bottom of the first on 4 base hits. Zach Stewart has started this inning with a solo homer. There's 1 out now, and New swings and skies it into center field. The center fielder, Chris, broke back. Now he comes in, and he'll make a one-handed grab for the second out of the inning. We can tell the wind is in the heads of those outfielders, Bubba. First thing Chris did was break back and then had to sprint in about 15, 20 yards to make that catch.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you, that's a good sign, though. That's a good swing by Mike Anu. That ball was a fastball up and in, and he pulled his hands inside, so that's a good sign. His swings are starting to get better.
Here's Souza with 2 out. Base is empty for Nolan. First pitch from Deteen is a breaking ball downstairs. It's being brought to you in part today by Harps. At Harps, they greet you with a smile. They ask if they can help you, and they let you know you're welcome in their store. Harps is hometown fresh. They're in at third, back around the remainder of the infield. The shortstop cheats a step towards second. The pitch is outside, and it's 2-0 to Nolan Souza. Helfrich would be next. Hogs about hit them 5-1. They lead it 4-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Deteen misses again, and it's 3-0.
Until he's trying to stay away from Souza.
Souza went down swinging his first time up. Nolan's 2 for 10 this weekend with a couple of RBIs. The 3-0 from Deteen is outside. He walked him on 4 pitches. So Souza heads down to first base with 2 out, and that means he's got to face Helfrich with a man on. That is the first walk, pardon me, handed out by Jack Deteen. So here's Helfrich. Ryder flied to left his first time. He'll stand in from the right side with 2 gone. They'll hold the runner at first. In fact, Deteen will spin and throw over there, and Souza gets back. 4-0 Razorbacks in the second inning. Stonehouse holds Souza. Deteen throws over there again. Nolan's back head first. We've not had a close play yet. No inning starts after 4:15 today. Xavier flying back commercially. They've got to get to the airport. The pitch is on the way, and Helfrich takes a strike. That's when I knew it was still college baseball, Bubba. When I walked in and they said no inning after 4:15, they got a commercial flight and they got to make the plane.
Well, I don't think we're still going to be here at 4:15.
I don't think so either. Not. I don't think so either. 0-1. Helfrich waits. Here it is, and it's outside for ball 2. Kojal waits on deck. Souza, the runner, over at first base. They are deep and around to the left for Helfrich in the outfield. Deteen's 1-1 will have to wait. He throws to first again. Souza dives back. Souza's a threat to do some running. They shift to the left side of the infield for Helfrich. He waits on the 1-1 from Deteen. He'll wait a little longer. Another throw to first, and DeSouza's back.
You know, that's a situation where Souza could probably take this bag, but you don't want to take a chance. Look, with Helfrich up, right, making that third out.
Don't want to take the bat out of his hands. 1-1. Souza gets a lead. The pitch to Helfrich, swing and a miss out in front of a breaking ball, and he's in the hole now, 1-2.
He's a 1-3, 1-3-2 to the plate, so he's kind of right there in the middle zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Razorback catcher. Deteen spins and throws to first again, and Souza's back.
Now, this is a count where Dave likes to put the runner in motion, that 1-2 count.
If he's going to do it, it might be here. We'll see. Souza gets his lead. Helfrich waits on the 1-2 from Deteen. He's not going. Pitch is swung on. Hit toward right. Hit well. That ball's into the gap, and it's going to go to the wall. It'll score Souza all the way from first base. Helfrich's into second with a double, and the Razorbacks are on top 5-0.
Love it. That's such a good swing by Helfrich. That's a fastball down and away. It's actually a pitcher's pitch, and he hit that ball 105 in the gap.
Helfrich picks up his 5th RBI of the season and then gives Kojal a chance to bat with a runner in scoring position.
Oh, they're going to put Kojal on.
Yeah, they're going to walk Cam Kojal. set up a force play at first, second, or third and take their chances with Cahillo Aloy.
You know, I was surprised they pitched to Kojo last night in that game. 2 outs. I mean, I didn't think they'd pitch to him. They missed really bad with a few pitches, kind of an intentional walk, and in 3-1, they throw him a strike.
Second walk of the inning. So here's Aloy with 2 out. Cahillo singled and scored his first time up. Looks at a breaking pitch low and outside in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Hogs are up 5-0. They've got a chance to really break it open right here. We're early in this one, but Arkansas making a statement, trying to pull off the 3-game sweep today. 1 ball to count. The pitch, Aloy chops it towards short. Charging is Peters. He makes the play, throws to first. Aloy is out. The inning's over. 6-3 to end the inning, but the Razorbacks score twice. They do it on 2 base hits, 2 walks in the inning. Arkansas strands a pair. They've left 3, but after 2, they lead Xavier 5-0 on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Go-Go Squeeze is super excited to be on the field with University of Arkansas athletes. With a variety of deliciously fruity flavors, there's something for the whole Razorback family to enjoy. Go-Go Squeeze offers delicious fruit blend pouches that are gluten-free and nut-free. For active people, Go-Go Squeeze Active Fruit Blend with electrolytes can help replenish some of the essential minerals lost during exercise. Check out our whole line of pantry-friendly fruit and dairy products at most major retailers and online. So grab a Go-Go Squeeze and let's cheer on our Razorbacks together. Go Hogs!
5-0 Hogs as we enter the 3rd inning. It's been easy so far for Colin Fisher. Hey, it's time for a road trip. You can hit the jackpot with a trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, and its #1 attraction, Oaklawn Hot Springs. To plan your next trip, visit hotsprings.org and oaklawn.com. Phil Elson away with the women's basketball team today. They're taking on Oklahoma. So I have the privilege of sitting in with Bubba today and watching a little baseball on a chilly day at the ballpark.
I don't want to put any pressure on you, Chuck, but we're undefeated so far at home this season.
I know that. I know. I've got 3 games on the schedule this week. This one Wednesday and next Sunday. Whatever happens in the others, it's up to you guys. I would like Arkansas to win those games. Michael Morton swings at the first pitch of the 3rd inning, chops it slowly to third. Pompey comes in, makes the play, throws him out. Morton jumped on the first one, but he's out 5-3.
Such a good play by Pompey. Made that look easy.
Pompey 6'4". There's a good-looking third baseman over there. Plays the position well. Here's J.D. Crisp with the bases empty and 1 out. Well, you don't find many third basemen. 6'4", 215. Crisp's a right-handed batter, and he swings through the first one from Fisher for strike 1.
And Pompey can play anywhere. You can put him at short, you can put him second, you can put him anywhere you wanted.
Hogs have out hit him 6-1. They lead at 5-0 in the 3rd inning. Crisp, 2 for 8 this weekend, swings at a fastball, comes up empty, and he's in the hole in a hurry. No balls, 2 strikes. They're around to the right, a little bit in the outfield. There's room in left center. Crisp batting .333 on the young season. Looks at 1 outside. Fisher wasted that one, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. J.D. Crisp. It's from a slightly open stance. The 1-2 is coming. Just misses down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took something off that pitch. So now the count is even. Fisher working quickly, swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball. 3rd strikeout for Colin Fisher. 4 in a row retired now by the left-hander. First two are gone in the third inning, and we're back to the top of the order in Jonathan Fitz.
That's such a good curveball right there. You're talking to Matt Hobbs about Colin Fisher. You call him kind of a throwback type pitcher. He doesn't light up the radar gun, but I tell you what, he's got 4 pitches he can throw at any time.
Fitz lined to second his first time up. Takes a strike from Colin Fisher. And the Razorback lefty just keeps getting ahead. Working in a hurry, too. Swing and a miss. And just like that, Fitz is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a nasty changeup. Ton of arm side run on that pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes. Fisher with a breaking pitch down and inside. Colin retired the side in order in the first inning. Yielded a 1-out hit in the second. Bidding to set him down 1-2-3 here in the third. Peers into his catcher, Helfrich. Now he's ready. The 1-2's on the way. Swinging a ground ball to second. Kojal to his right. Scoops and throws. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Colin Fisher. He's faced 10 batters through 3 innings of work. The Hogs are up 5-0. And this is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
My name is Billy Richmond, and I'm a guard for the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's it like being a Razorback? Someone who's strong-minded, mentally tough. We got the best fans here. Like, you always got to be 100% if you want to go 100%. So I feel like if you're healthy, then you can just always give it your all. My relationship with my trainers and UAMS physicians are everything.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics. With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along, the RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. The RAV4 is ready for Razorback country and beyond. Find yours today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
5-0 Razorbacks as the Hogs come to the plate in the bottom half of the third inning. 5-6-0 for the Hogs, 0-1-0 for the Musketeers. Razorbacks have stranded 3 base runners. Xavier has left 1. It's going to be a busy week for the Hogs. Arkansas State's in town Tuesday and Wednesday. 3 o'clock starts both days. Then Texas-Arlington will be here next weekend. Afternoon games on Friday and Saturday, and an afternoon affair on Sunday, too. The Hogs 5-1 coming into play today. And on the verge of making it 6 wins and 7 tries. It's still early, but Arkansas already seemingly comfortable. Here's Reese Robinette to start the home half of inning number 3. Robinette had the big hit in the first with a 2-run double down the right field line. Left-handed batter. The righty's first one's foul-tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Robinette, Pompey, and Stewart in the third, and it'll be Brumbaugh if anybody reaches. The 0-1 is coming. It's a breaking pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. The shift is on the right side of the infield. The second baseman, Thomas, well into shallow right. The first baseman, Stonehouse, guards the line, and the shortstop well to the second base side of the bag. The 1-1 is a strike. Robinette had a notion, but held up, and now he's in the hole 1-2. Toyota's a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Razorback power, razor sharp style. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Robinette swings and taps one foul at the plate. He stays alive with a 1-2 count. Razorbacks won Friday. Yesterday, in a back-and-forth affair, posted a 7-6 win. The 1-2 fouled off the fist back to the screen, and Robinette remains at a 1-2 count.
It's a good job by Reese right there. That's that fastball at the top of the zone. Swung through a couple of those yesterday.
Robinette's batting average up to 364 after that first inning double. Here's the pitch, swing, and a shot foul outside first. That one carobs into the stands. Got to be pretty gutsy to reach up and try to catch a ball like that on a cold day. Somebody made a play, though. They'll do it again with a 1-2 count. Robinette waits, the pitch, swing, and a chopper to the right side. The second baseman, Thomas, to his left, has to wait, still has time. Throws Robinette out at first. Score at 4-3. And Deteen has retired the leadoff man for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, he threw Reese a good pitch right there. That's a slider down in the zone.
So here's Pompey.
Yeah, you talk about those balls going into the stands. When we get a little farther in the year, they'll have a fan fielding percentage. They haven't posted it yet.
First pitch to Pompey is a strike over the outside corner. Pompey fanned his first time up. He's 1 for 7 this weekend. Their third baseman Hammond creeps into the edge of the grass. The 0-1's on the way, and it's outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stewart is next. Pompey holds the bat down around the handle. Waits on the 1-1 pitch. Here it is, swinging a tapper foul behind home plate. And he's in the hole now, a ball and 2 strikes. Pompey is a junior. Transfer from Texas Tech. He's got to protect the plate with a 1-2 count. Deteen kicks and deals, and Pompey swings and misses and strikes out. Second time, he's gone down swinging. 4th strikeout for the right-hander.
Yeah, got him on that slider again, Phil. That's the exact pitch he struck him out on last time. Slider down and away.
There's Stewart with the bases empty and 2 out. Stewart hit it a mile his first time up. Well, you said it when he was done, too. It was a great at bat. Fouled off a couple of 3-2 pitches and then drilled one over the boards in right center. Left-handed batter, first pitch, swung on and fouled down the right side. Bubba, he looks like one of those hitters every time he swings the bat.
Yeah.
You'll wonder if it might not leave the ballpark. He swings with authority.
He's a big dude, and when he hits it hard.
No balls and a strike. Deteen trying to work a 1-2-3 inning. The shift is on. The 0-1 is on the way. Stewart looks at a breaking pitch in the dirt, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike.
I did notice Hudson Polk, the first base coach for the Razorbacks, slid down the right field line a little bit farther.
I'd take 3 or 4 steps back.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. Stewart waits. Deteen deals, and Stewart lines one into left center field. That's a base hit. Over to Gaddick is Minsick. Stewart's 2 for 2, and the Hogs have a base runner with 2 out.
It's a good piece of hitting right there. Fastball away, just went with it. Shot that thing into left center.
He's had 2 really good at-bats. He only had 1 at-bat prior to today. Dave started him down in Arlington, but when the other side changed pitchers, they pulled him. May not be able to pull him again, at least for a little while. You hit one off the board, and then go 2 for 2. Bidding for playing time. Here's Brumbaugh. Stewart gets a lead at first base. Brumbaugh swings and misses at the first pitch. Deteen started him with a breaking ball, and it's 0-1 to the Razorback shortstop. Brumbaugh 3 for 24 on the season. They'd like to get the freshman going. He's making some adjustments. Hammond's in tight at third, right at the cut of the grass. The 0-1 swung on and looped into right field. Coming over is Johnson. He's there, and he makes the catch for the out. Brumbaugh is gone, and the inning is over. No runs for the Razorbacks. They get a hit. They strand a man. They've left 4 through 3, but they lead Xavier 5-0. After 3 innings of work on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Razorback fans, score big with the freshest seafood in town at Fish City Grill. Whether you're craving grilled salmon or fried catfish, or want to try something new from the daily chalkboard specials, they've got your seafood fix covered. Swing by the locally owned spot in Rogers and make every meal a victory for Razorback Nation.
International soccer is coming to Razorback Stadium this spring. As the United States prepares to host the 2026 World Cup, the home of Razorback football is set to host its first international soccer match when Liga MX rivals Club America and Club Tigres face off in the Golden Clash on Saturday, March 28th. Tickets for this world-class soccer matchup will be available for just $35. Secure your seat for this can't-miss event at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
5-0 Razorbacks as we head to the fourth inning. Hey, does your bank keep booting the ball? Are they hard to deal with, slow to get things done? Well, if your bank's fielding percentage is bad, then go to your Gold Glove at Armor Bank. Proudly serving the state, Armor Bank is whole hog. It's the winning way to bank at Armor Bank. So, Colin Fisher has shut him out through 3. And in the fourth, he'll face the 2, 3, and 4 men, Eddie Peters, Josh Stonehouse, and Landon Mensick. Fisher worked 5 scoreless his first time out. The first pitch of the fourth inning is swung on and popped up foul back here out of play for strike 1. Peters bounced out 6-3 his first time up. Right-handed batter. He's had a good weekend, 3 for 8. His batting average, .391. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball's a beauty, and it's in there for a strike.
Well, that's a good backdoor breaking ball.
A home run and a couple of RBIs for Eddie Peters. He's got to protect the plate now. The 0-2 from Fisher is outside. That breaking ball stayed out, and it's 1-2. Stonehouse swings a bat in the on-deck circle. Fisher's retired the leadoff man in each of the first 3 innings, and now make it 4. Paints the inside edge with a fastball for a strike. Peters caught looking, and that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's a perfect pitch. Painted that inside corner. You can see the arm side run. He starts it right at his front hip, and it runs right over the front door of that plate.
So the leadoff man is gone. 4 strikeouts. And here is Stonehouse with the bases empty. Left-on-lefty matchup. First pitch, swung on, hit right back in the box. Nice play by Fisher. He'll jog halfway to first, toss it underhand to Robinette. Stonehouse retired 1-3, and the first 2 are gone in the Xavier half of the fourth. An athletic play by the pitcher. Fielded it behind his back.
Who says pitchers aren't athletes?
No. Fields his position well. That's what you're supposed to say. Fields his position well.
That's right.
So now it's up to Mensick with the bases empty and 2 down. First one's a breaking ball, and it's in there for a strike. He's got command of everything. Mensick fan swinging his first time up. 7 straight retired by Fisher. Swing and a miss. Set down the final 2 batters in the second, retired the side in order in the third. And he's got the first 2 men here in the fourth inning. He also has Mensick set up. Mensick waits. Here's the pitch. Just low to Mensick, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Straight away, the Razorback outfield. Fisher working in a hurry. Swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Fisher. 5 through 4 for the Razorback left-hander. He has sat down 8 in a row and has been dominant through 4 innings. After 3.5, the Hogs are up 5-0. Now this for the Arkansas Ford dealers.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen.
where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer. Based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in. Like Kubota BX and L-Series compact tractors that get the job done right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
Pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Five runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Razorbacks. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Xavier. Hogs have left 4, Musketeers have left 1. And the Hogs will send in the top of the order in the last half of inning number 4. Michael New will lead it off. Jack Deteen still at work for Xavier, and the first one's a breaking pitch for a strike. New has doubled and scored, and he's flied to center field. Hammond creeps in at third. The rest of the infield is back. The 0-1's on the way, and New takes strike 2. Breaking pitch over the outer edge. I don't think Micah's liked either one of the first 2 calls, but he's in the hole 0-2.
That's a perfect pitch right there, painted that outside corner.
New's got to protect the plate now. Here's the 0-2 from Deteen, swinging a shot to short, nicely fielded by Peters. He comes up and throws New out at first base. That ball was sharply hit, but New's retired for the first time this afternoon, and the leadoff man is gone in the second straight inning. So here's Nolan Souza with the bases empty and 1 out. Souza walked and scored in that 2-run second inning. Hogs scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Batting here in the 4th. Souza swings and hits it towards short. Tough chance for Peters. Charges, gloves, throws, low. Gets by the first baseman. Souza's safe. He won't advance. It was a tough chance for Peters. Had to move to his right and charge and just couldn't get enough on the throw.
Yeah,
see how they score it.
I
think you got to give him a hit right there. They do. It's an infield single, and Souza's aboard with 1 out.
I mean, Souza's flying down the line. That's the thing, Chuck. This is such an athletic team. We got so much speed up and down the lineup.
So here's Helfrich. The last time Souza was aboard at first, Deteen was very much preoccupied with the Razorback base runner. First pitch to Helfrich is a little bit outside, maybe high as well. 1 ball the count. Where'd TrackMan say that was?
It's a ball. It's down and away.
Down and away, okay.
Here, you want me to angle that?
No, it's fine.
I don't want to hog it. It's part of our broadcast.
1 ball the count. Third baseman's in at the cut of the grass. The pitch is swung on. Hit high and deep to left field. If it's fair, it's going to be a home run. It is fair. It's a home run. And the Razorbacks are up 7-0. Ryder Helfrich hit it a ton. The only question was, would it stay inside the foul pole?
Wow, that ball was hammered, Chuck. I tell you, and I think the wind helped keep that ball fair.
It did.
It didn't hook like normally you hit one down the line. That wind kept it fair, 406 feet. Wow. I feel like you got cheated on that. I thought it went farther than that.
I thought so, too. 4th home run for Helfrich.
That's what you do with a hanging breaking ball right there.
3 RBIs on the afternoon for the Razorback catcher. We've got a trip to the mound. Nobody throwing. Well, there was somebody throwing, and now they're going to bring him in. So We're going to have a pitching change in the home half of the fourth inning. This pitching change being brought to you by Visit Hot Springs in Oaklawn. It's time for a road trip. Hit the jackpot with a trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, and its #1 attraction, Oaklawn Hot Springs. To plan your next trip, visit hotsprings.org and oaklawn.com. Hogs are up 5-0. Or 7-0, I'm sorry, after the home run by Helfrich. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Wood Power Sports is passionate about serving your off-road and on-road needs. Between our 4 locations, we carry brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, CF Moto, and Suzuki. We are your one-stop shop for everything power sports. Our service and parts teams are experienced and will work hard to keep you and your vehicle on the road or trail. Come see us at Wood Power Sports of Fayetteville, Wood Power Sports of Springdale, Heartland Honda, or Wood Power Sports of Harrison. We look forward to earning your business. Go Hogs!
Joey Young is the new pitcher for Xavier. Young is a right-hander, 6-footer. He's a junior. Young on the season has worked 1 inning. He's allowed 4 hits and 3 runs. All of them earned. He has a strikeout and a walk. We can close the books already on Deteen. He's in line to be tagged with a loss. Deteen recorded an out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, but all 7 runs, all 9 hits, charged to their right-hander, 4 strikeouts, couple of walks. Cannot be the winner, will be the loser unless his team rallies in a big way. And so now Young will take over and work to Camden Kojal, where the base is empty and 1 out. Helfrich with a 2-run bomb, and Arkansas with a 7-0 lead. So here's Kojal as Young goes to work, and the first one's in there for a strike. 7 runs, 9 hits for the Razorbacks. No runs, 1 hit for the Musketeers. Kojal singled in a run in the first inning, came around to score. Then drew a walk in the second inning. Swings and grounds into the second baseman. Scooped up there by Thomas. He'll flip to first, and Kojal's out. 4-3 on the putout. Young retires the first man he faces. And it'll be Kuhio Aloy, where the base is empty and 2 out.
I love my interview with Kojal yesterday. I asked him, best line of the year. I said, how'd you feel that last at bat when you stepped up to the plate? He said, dangerous.
I love that.
I love it.
That's a great reply.
Are you feeling dangerous over there?
I'll tell you. It would be hard not to if you're Camden Kojal. Pitch is in there for a strike from Young to Aloy. Kuhio drove home the game winner yesterday. They've got the shift on for him. 3 infielders to the third base side of second. The 0-1 sails way outside, a ball and a strike. Razorbacks have chased the Xavier starter here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and a 2-run homer from Ryder Helfrich here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Joey Young brings the 1-1. It sails high and outside. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's got some cut on that fastball.
That one coming in at 91 miles per hour. They play Aloy to pull, and they are deep. Couple of home runs, 5 RBIs, batting a cool .438. Looks at the pitch upstairs, and it's 3-1.
Angry take.
Yeah, it really was. He looked like he was going to try to knock the cover off the ball and then decided not to swing. He didn't really check his swing. He just kind of shifted in the batter's box. Now he'll dig in on 3-1. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul off to the right side out of play. Got a fastball. Now the count's full.
Boy, that pitch was center cut.
It sure was. He'd like to have that one back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The base is empty with 2 out in the last of the 4th inning. Hogs going for the sweep today and in good shape to pull it off. Here's the pitch, swinging a slow roller to third. Hammond charges, gloves, had trouble getting it out of his glove, and Aloy is safe at first base. Hammond's had a rough day over at third. It was going to be bang, bang, even if he had fielded it perfectly, but he just couldn't dig that ball out of the mitt, and that's going to be scored a base hit for Kahio Aloy. So he's aboard with 2 out, and Robinette will have a chance to bat.
What's crazy when you look at Cahill's exit velos today, 65, 62, and 67. Usually everything that guy hits is over 100.
Robinette's a left-handed batter, swings at the first pitch, slices it down the left field line. Mensick coming over. He's got a bead, and he'll make the catch for the out. Robinette lines to left, and that ends the Razorback 4th inning. But the Hogs send 6 men to the plate. They score 2 runs on 3 base hits. No errors in the inning. Arkansas strands a man. They've left 5. But after 4, they lead Xavier 7-0 on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission, to provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics and the Razorback Sports Network. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We enter the 5th inning with the Razorbacks leading 7-0. Colin Fisher back to the mound for Arkansas. He's thrown 38 pitches through 4. He's only allowed 1 base hit, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Can't be much better than that. He's retired the last 8 musketeers that he has faced. And he will work in the 5th inning to Johnson, Hammond, and Thomas, the 5, 6, and 7 men. Phil's back on Tuesday. Hogs and Arkansas State at 3. 2:30 for the dugout show. I'll fill in Wednesday as the Razorbacks play the Red Wolves. Johnson singled his first time up. He has their only hit of the day. Left-handed batter. Fisher begins with a breaking pitch, and it misses outside for ball 1.
38 pitches in 4 innings. Pretty efficient, right? My math's not that good, but that's 9 or 10 pitches per inning.
No, you can't do a whole lot better than that. Breaking ball's low. Helfrich tried to frame it, but that was below the knees, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the 5th. 7-0 Razorbacks. Hogs have out hit them 10-1. Johnson waits on the 2-0. He's trying to reach for the second time today. The pitch is a strike. Threw him a fastball there over the inner half. 2-1 to their right fielder. Johnson 2 for 9 on the weekend, batting .308 now this season. He has a home run and 3 RBIs. Waits on the 2-1. Fisher kicks and deals, and that's a called strike 2. Threw him a fastball again, and it is even to Peter Johnson. They're around to the left in the outfield. There's room in right center. Nobody on or out in the 5th. Fisher delivers again, swinging a foul off the end of the bat. Over toward the left side, out of play. They'll do it again with a 2-2 count. Both bullpens are quiet right now. Fisher has been brilliant. thus far. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slow breaking ball. Johnson was way out in front of it. 6 strikeouts for Fisher, 9 in a row retired. The leadoff man is gone, and they've not had a leadoff man reach today.
Such a good breaking ball right there, just off that outside edge.
So here's the third baseman, Hammond. Hammond grounded out to short his first time. Right-handed batter. Looks at a fastball upstairs for ball 1. Hammond hitting just a $172 this year, but he does have 3 hits this weekend. They cheat a step toward the hole at short. The pitch is a strike over the outside corner, and it's 1-1 to their third baseman. Hammond's had a tough go in the field today. The 1-1 pitch from Fisher is coming. Check swing. Pitch was high. 2 balls and a strike. Took a little something off that one.
Yeah, just missed with that changeup.
So it's 2-1 to Hammond. Thomas waits in the on-deck circle. Morton will bat if anybody reaches. The 2-1 pitch is a strike over the outside edge. 2-2 now to Hammond. Fisher wastes no time. He gets the ball back, stays on the rubber, gets the sign, deals again. The 2-2's a called strike 3. Hammond was helpless there. He wanted to pull the trigger and just couldn't do it. 7th strikeout for Fisher.
I mean, you can tell how good a guy's stuff is by the reaction of the hitters, and then they're caught in between.
Yes.
They're late on the fastball, then they're early on the off speed. They get locked up. I mean, it's just he's doing such a great job of mixing his pitches.
When you're a left-handed pitcher and that right-hander's knees are buckling a little bit, that's a pretty good breaking ball.
Yes, it is.
Tanner Thomas swings at the first pitch and bounces it foul over by the third base dugout. Thomas grounded to short his first time. Brumbaugh had a busy first couple of innings. Cheats toward the hole at short right now. The 0-1's on the way. Breaking pitch is a strike. Thomas took it. A little bit up in the zone. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
There's just nothing in the middle of the plate. Everything is inside corner, outside corner.
The 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Colin Fisher. This guy is cruising. 11 straight. Retired by the Razorback left-hander. Xavier goes 1-2-3 again after 4.5. It's 7-0 Razorbacks on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
When it comes to keeping your family safe, Summit Utilities is here to help keep your senses sharp both inside and outside your home. If you smell a bad odor like rotten eggs, leave on foot immediately. It might be a gas leak. Then call both 911 and Summit Utilities from a safe location. Outside your home, it's important to know what's below before you dig. Always call 811 to have your utility lines marked. It's free and can save you a lot more than money. Your safety is our priority. For more on gas safety, visit summitutilities.com/safety.
Our care clinics are your hometown source for primary medical care. Our doctors, nurses, and counselors can help patients of all ages with anything from common colds and immunizations to depression, anxiety, and chronic diseases. Our network includes both home delivery and local pharmacies to fulfill your prescriptions. If you don't have insurance, it's okay. We can help with that too. And no one is turned away. With more than 90 locations in Arkansas, there's a good chance we're in your hometown. Look us up at ourcare.net.
Joey Young to the mound for Xavier, his first full inning of work. He came on in relief of Jack Deteen and recorded the final 2 outs in the Razorback half of the 4th. In the bottom of the 5th, they'll face the bottom third of the order. TJ Pompey, Zach Stewart, and Carson Brumbaugh. Our game updates brought to you by UAMS Health. UAMS Health is proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. With locations throughout the state, do what the Hogs do and trust your care to UAMS Health. Colin Fisher, man, he's been the story today. 5 innings of work. He's retired the last 11 batters that he's faced, 8 strikeouts. He struck out the last 4 men that have come to the plate. 5 of the last 7 now as we look at the score sheet. Here's Pompey. And a swing and a miss at a Joey Young fastball. Pompey's over 2. He's fanned twice. Bottom third of the order. We'll head back to the top if anybody reaches. Young pitches exclusively from the stretch. His 0-1 to Pompey is swung on and missed. TJ swung through that one. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
Pompey a little bit late on that fastball swing right there.
TJ Pompey trying to reach to start the bottom of the 5th. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the 4th for the Razorbacks. Pompey looks at one high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. The wind is still blowing out. It is a windy, chilly day in northwest Arkansas. The sun shining brightly, but the temperature has not gone up that much. On 1-2, Pompey checked his swing. That was a called strike 3 anyway. Young carved him up. First strikeout for Cole Young, 5th of the day for Xavier pitching. And it'll bring in the left fielder, Zach Stewart. Stewart's 2 for 2. A home run and a single. Getting the starting left today. Pardon me, Bubba.
No, you're good. I'd like to see him cheat a fastball right here. Young's fastball's got a little cut on it. He's been throwing it into lefties. I'd like to see him get the barrel out there and hit it over that Hunt center.
Right-handed hurler, left-handed batter. The first one's a strike. Threw it over the outer part of the plate.
He went with a little backdoor slider.
No balls, 1 strike. They shift on the infield and shade the batter to right in the outfield. The pitch is coming, swing and a miss. Stewart's in the hole 0-2. Threw him a fastball there. Stewart scorched one to right center, hit it out of the ballpark in the second inning. Single with 2 out in the third. Batting here in the 5th with the Hogs up 7-0. The 0-2 is coming. Swing and a foul. Ran that one in on him. Stewart fought it off. They'll do it again with an 0-2 count. That was a good pitch right there.
Yeah, that's a good job by Zach, just fighting that pitch off.
92 miles per hour from Young on that one. Stewart trying to protect the plate. Waits on another 0-2 pitch. Here it is, and it's high with a fastball, 1-2. After the game, the legendary Catfish Hole Restaurant's the place to be. Great locations in Fayetteville and Alma. They serve the highest quality farm-raised catfish, hand-breaded chicken tenders, the best hush puppies anywhere. Now their green tomato relish available at select Walmarts as Stewart takes it low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Razorback left fielder. Brumbaugh to follow. It's back to the top of the order, and Micah New should anybody reach. 7-10-0 for the Razorbacks, 0-1-0 for Xavier. The pitch, swing and a miss. Foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt. Morton hung on. Back-to-back strikeouts for Joey Young. And the first 2 Razorbacks are gone in the home half of the 5th. 6 strikeouts today for Xavier pitching. So here's Brumbaugh with the bases empty. Brumbaugh's struck out and fly to right. Their third baseman comes in as Brumbaugh waits on the first pitch. Young deals outside, missed by plenty on that one. 1 ball, no strikes. You want to talk about some cut that ran away from a right-handed hitter.
Yeah, well, that one took off.
Yeah, it did. They play Brumbaugh to pull a bit. The 1-0 is coming from Joey Young. That's a strike over the inside corner.
Yeah, a little front door cutter.
Yeah, it was. 1-1 to Brumbaugh. Razorbacks won Friday, won yesterday. 5-1 on the young season, trying to make it 6 today. The 1-1's tapped foul at the plate. Brumbaugh's in the hole now, 1-2. It's going to feel like baseball season this week. 2 midweek games, then a 3-game set over the weekend. Beginning to get into the rhythm of the season now.
Now we just needed to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, we needed to be like it was a week or so ago. Here's the 1-2. Brumbaugh takes it high and outside. It is supposed to warm as we move through the week, I saw.
Are you back? Are you back here on Wednesday?
Wednesday. Phil's got you Tuesday. I'm back Wednesday. Arkansas State. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brumbaugh swings and fouls it over to the right side.
It's a good job right there by Carson, fighting that pitch off.
It's a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. It was in on his hands.
Chuck, I saw you eyeballing my double cheeseburger over here.
I noticed that over there.
Does Zim eat like that during a basketball game?
No, maybe a little candy before tip-off. That's about it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Inside ball 3. I got to keep up with all the superstitions in here. You eat a hamburger when they score. You take a French fry when the other team swings and misses. You got beer hats. You got all kinds of stuff going on in here.
We're not messing around in here. We got all kinds of little things to get runs.
3-2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got him with a high hard one. Young strikes out the side in the Razorback half of the 5th inning. Nothing doing for Arkansas, but after 5, they lead Xavier 7-0. Now this for the Arkansas Ford dealers.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen, where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer. Based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
The 12th game of the SEC football tradition known as the Battle Line rivalry between your Arkansas Razorbacks and the Mizzou Tigers is complete. Look for the tradition, presented by Shelter Insurance, to grow in the coming years as we continue to heat up the border and support our student athletes with this rivalry, the Battle Line rivalry, presented by Shelter Insurance. Find a Shelter agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
Colin Fisher went 5 innings in his first outing. He's going to work into the 6th today, and why not? He's been almost untouchable. He's only allowed 1 base hit. He's struck out 8. He's retired the last 11 men that he's faced. The only batter to reach was Peter Johnson, who singled with 1 out in the 2nd inning. He advanced to second base on an infield out, and that's where his inning ended. So in the 6th, it'll be the bottom 2 in the Xavier order before we head back to the top. Mitchell Morton, J.D. Crisp, and then Jonathan Fitz against the Razorback left-hander. Morton's a right-handed batter, grounded out to the third baseman his first time up. Looks at the first one over the inside corner, and that's a strike. Only the 53rd pitch for Colin Fisher today. Brumbaugh cheats a step toward the hole at short. There's room up the middle. The 0-1 is outside. It's a ball and a strike. Morton didn't play earlier in the series, getting the start today. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Nice breaking ball from Fisher. It seems like right now he's just throwing whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Yeah, it's almost like he's out there throwing a bullpen. Just him and Helfrich playing catch.
Morton's down 1-2. Nobody on or out in the 6th. Fisher delivers, and that's a called strike 3 over the inside corner. Morton could do nothing but turn and walk to the dugout. Fisher struck out the last 5 batters that he's faced. 2 of them on called third strikes. 9 strikeouts now for Fisher through 5 1/3 innings of work. And here's Crisp with the bases empty. Right-handed batter, first pitch, swing and a foul tip at the plate. Fisher's getting ahead. He's getting ahead with his breaking ball, his fastball. He's, again, just throwing whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. In today's game where you got such good scouting reports, you know what guys' tendencies are? There's no tendency with Colin Fisher.
The 0-1 swung on and missed.
Like a lot of guys, you can say, okay, he likes to get ahead with his fastball, or 1-2 count. He likes to go to this pitch. There's no tendency with him.
Crisp is a .320 hitter. The pitch is on the way, and it's outside for a ball, 1-2.
It's what I call going home with a comfortable 0 for 4. You go home and you're scratching your head like, wow, I just got beat really bad.
Fisher works again, swing and a miss. That ball caromed off Helfrich's glove, so he's got to throw down to first. He does to complete the strikeout. We thought initially, or I did anyway, might have been foul tipped. Helfrich did not, though. He pounced on the ball or went for it right away. He probably had to go 10, 12 feet to get that baseball. Score at K2-3, 10 strikeouts now for Colin Fisher.
That's such an athletic play by Helfrich also. You see how far he had to go to make that play?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
He pounced on it.
Here goes our offensive time. Okay, so we talked about this yesterday. This is one of the things in the game I don't like. An offensive timeout. You got all these rules to speed up the game. I don't know. Just not a big fan of it, Chuck.
No, I've never liked the offensive timeout. All it's designed to do is disrupt the rhythm of the pitcher.
I don't think it works with, well, it's not going to work with Colin.
I can't imagine it's going to be a difference maker today. No. He's struck out the last 6 men that he's faced. Top of the order now, Jonathan Fitz. Fitz is 0 for 2. He's lined to second, grounded to second. Right-handed batter. Fisher's first one's a breaker, and it's in there for a strike.
Tennessee does a lot of that crap where they just offensive timeouts. Batters have to go get pine tar on their bat. There's always something. They tie their shoe. They've always got some reason.
The 0-1's on the way, swinging a foul straight back. South Carolina, way back in the day when they were really good, Ray Tanner was the master of the offensive timeout. Oh, drive you crazy. No balls, 2 strikes. Swinging a ground ball to second. An easy play for Kojal. He flips to first, and the inning's over. They put the ball in play, but that's about it. Colin Fisher has retired the side in order 4 straight innings, 14 in a row. Set down by the left-hander now. We are through 5 innings. We're headed to five and a half innings of play. I'm sorry. Arkansas is up 7-0, and this is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
I am Renata Jenkins-Bowler, the third-generation owner of Roller Funeral Homes. My family's story is not merely one of success, but one of heartfelt connections built through generations. My grandparents' legacy has stood the test of time. For 24 consecutive remarkable years, Arkansans have spoken, and your choice for the best of the best is Roller Funeral Homes. It's truly humbling. Roller Funeral Homes, where compassion meets excellence, with all our respect.
Call the Hogs with new head football coach Ryan Silverfield in 2026. Renew your seats to be all in on Coach Silverfield's first season, which includes marquee matchups inside Razorback Stadium against Georgia, Tennessee, LSU, and much more. Renew your tickets ahead of the March 31st deadline. For more information about Razorback football tickets, visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Pitcher for Xavier as the Razorbacks prepare to bat in the last half of the 6th inning. Jake Hooker takes over. He's a 6'2" junior right-hander out of Zionsville, Indiana. And he will face the top of the Razorback order in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Micah New, Nolan Souza, and Ryder Helfrich are due in for the Razorbacks. Hooker on the season has worked an inning and a third. He's allowed 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. He struck out a batter and he's walked a batter. Not a bad outing for Joey Young. He worked an inning and 2/3, yielded a base hit, struck out the side in the 5th. And he gives way to the right-hander Hooker in the bottom of the 6th. Jake Hooker, the third pitcher of the day for the Musketeers. Micah News, 1 for 3 today. Doubled and scored in the first. He's flied to center. He's grounded to short. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Hogs have out-hit him 10-1, and they lead it 7-0, and got a pitch clock violation. Got a pitch clock violation, and 1 ball the count on Micah New. I don't know if they got confused on the pitch clock or just lost track of time, but it's a 1-0 count as New swings and pops it up. Foul outside first base. Stonehouse comes over, runs out of room. That one drops about 5 rows into the stands.
Well, Micah had a pitch to hit right there. A fastball just above the belt, little in.
A ball and a strike to Micah New. Hitting just 185. Third baseman's in. New looks at a pitch over but low, and it's 2-1. New has a home run and 8 RBIs. They play him to pull slightly in the outfield. Nobody on or out. The 2-1's on the way. Low and outside for a ball. 3-1 to Micah New. Razorbacks, hey, they'd love a little rally here, get some runs, get up by 10, and call it a day after 7. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. New swung through that one, and the count's full to the Razorback center fielder.
Pretty good sinking action on that fastball right there, 3-1.
3-2 now, I'm sorry. Full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Got him with a high hard one. New goes down swinging. The last 4 Razorbacks have gone down on swinging third strikes. And here's the designated hitter, Nolan Souza. 8 strikeouts now today for Xavier pitching.
That's one thing Dave's been a little bit frustrated with is the strikeouts. We're striking out a few, but, I mean, it's early in the season. I think we're still trying to find our way.
Souza scored a couple of runs today, a hit and a walk. Left-handed batter. First pitch is in at the belt for a strike. Souza fan in the first, walked and scored in the second, singled in the fourth, and then scored on Helfrich's home run to left. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch is swung on and lined foul off to the left side out of play.
Boy, Nolan wants that one back. That was right there.
Souza has 3 hits on the weekend and a couple of RBIs. His batting average is up to 200. It'll get better from there. No home runs, 3 runs batted in. Here's the pitch, up and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Helfrich's on deck. Kojal will bat if anybody reaches. We're in the 6th. 7-0 Razorbacks. Hammond well off the line at third. They shift a little bit to the right. The pitch is down and in. Souza takes it for ball 2, and it's even to Nolan Souza.
It's a good take by Nolan right there, that back foot slider.
Souza with 5 base hits so far this season. 5 runs scored as well. Swinging a pop-up off the end of the bat out in the left. The wind carries it out toward the warning track. Mensick goes back and makes the grab. A routine play turned into a deep fly ball, and there are 2 outs in the inning.
That thing just kept going.
I know. So here's Helfrich. Helfrich got it up in the jet stream a little bit earlier and hit one way over the boards and left. For Ryder, it was his 4th home run of the season, 7 RBIs now. And he bats with the bases empty and 2 gone. Pitch from Hooker swung on, skied into left center field. That one may get out of here too. At the wall, the center fielder Crisp is there to make the catch. He crashes against the wall. The wind may actually, in a strange way, have helped that one stay in the park. It was blowing it a little bit toward the straightaway center field portion of the ballpark. That allowed Crisp to make the catch. And that ends the Razorback inning. Hogs go 1-2-3 in the 6th. We head to the 7th. Razorbacks are on top 7-0. Back after this for Harps.
Hey Razorback fans, Phil Elson here with some fantastic news. Harps Food Stores has a game-changing mobile app called My Hometown Rewards. With this app, you can unlock incredible savings, get exclusive deals, personalized coupons, and even a digital shopping list, all at your fingertips. And as a new feature, coupon savings are now offered instantly at checkout. Whether you're stocking up for the big game or just grabbing some snacks, the My Hometown Rewards app from Harps makes it easy. It's a win-win for Razorback fans like you. Harps, hometown fresh.
The Mercedes-AMG GT 43 is the top-of-the-line luxury performance sedan, and this Saturday, you can win one from Saracen Casino and Mercedes-Benz of Little Rock. With sporty styling, classic Mercedes lines, and advanced performance, this is the car to win from Saracen Casino Resort. Play all this week at Saracen Casino and qualify for the Mercedes GT drawing.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arkansas. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Arkansas and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arkansas.
Well, Colin Fisher's thrown only 63 pitches as we head to the seventh inning. He's allowed but one base hit. That was the only base runner way back in the second inning. Nobody's reached since. 14 in a row retired. And he'll face the 2, 3, and 4 men in the top of the seventh. Peters, Stonehouse, and Mensick. Colin Fisher has had everything working today. The left-hander goes to work on Eddie Peters. First pitch, swung on and fouled off to the right side, out of play. Well, Bubba, you said in the pregame, this is an aggressive team. They swing early and count. You've got a chance to get ahead. That's exactly what Fisher's done today.
Yeah, he's definitely taken advantage of them being aggressive.
Peters 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out and been called out on strike. Swings and fouls another one away to the right side. It's not as though the velocity's overpowering, but the way he mixes speeds, he can sneak one by you, and you can just almost feel the frustration of their hitters at the plate, particularly the right-handers. They maybe have struggled the most.
I mean, he makes 90 look like 98,
yeah.
Chuck, to be honest with you. The way he's able to mix his pitches, a really good changeup. You got to respect that changeup arm side. Then he can come in with a fastball, plus he's got a curveball and a cutter. You haven't seen the cutter much today. Hadn't really had to use it.
Peters is in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Fisher delivers again, swinging a line drive toward left field. Coming over is Stewart, and he makes a nice play for the out. Stewart got a little bit of a late break, but he tracks it down. Peters with a sharply hit line drive to left, but he's out number 1 in the seventh inning.
It's a good job out there by Zach.
So the leadoff man's gone, and here's Stonehouse with the bases empty. 15 in a row retired by Fisher. First pitch to Stonehouse. Curveball, dribbled to short. In comes Brumbaugh. Scoop, strong throw to first. Stonehouse is retired, and 2 are gone in the inning. Just jammed him. I'm not sure how Stonehouse even got that one in play.
Well, he barely got it in play.
Yeah.
That was 54 miles an hour. It's hard to hit a ball 54.
16 in a row retired now by Fisher.
And by the way, you got to see Brumball's cannon right there.
Oh,
you see
really
him?
was,
He
yeah.
wound up on that one.
He had to wait on
yeah.
it. So here's Mensick with 2 out. First pitch to him from Fisher's on the way, and it's a strike. It's being brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. They provide a range of respectful options from life insurance policies to pre-planning services. Reach out to your local Roller Funeral Home and protect your family's future. Fisher misses high and away. It's a ball and a strike to Landon Mensick. Johnson would be next. We're in the seventh. Hogs are up 7-0. The pitch. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hogs scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and then 2 in the fourth inning. And Colin Fisher's done the rest. 2 balls and a strike. Fisher delivers. Down and in with a breaking pitch in the dirt. 3-1 now.
Wow, rare 3-1
yeah.
count.
Pitch count for Fisher is just now at 65. Well, that's not right. They've not updated it yet. Swinging a slow roller to third, ranging to his left. Pompey, nice play on to first, inning over. How about 17 straight? Retired by Colin Fisher. What a performance today. 7th inning stretch is being presented by Kubota. Get home run deals that will stretch your savings right now during Kubota's Orange Days. Find your local Kubota dealer at ArkansasKubotaDealers.com. 7-0 Razorbacks on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Before the roar and the records, there was Baptist Health.
Brooks Edmondson, Arkansas offensive line, born at Baptist Health.
Anna Kate Nichols, Razorback Golf, born at Baptist Health.
Quincy Rose Jr., D lineman for the Hogs, born at Baptist Health.
Champions are born at Baptist Health. Here, our game is delivering the state's most trusted care for Arkansas and for the champion in you. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Go-Go Squeeze is super excited to be on the field with University of Arkansas athletes. With a variety of deliciously fruity flavors, there's something for the whole Razorback family to enjoy. Go-Go Squeeze offers delicious fruit blend pouches that are gluten-free and nut-free. For active people, Go-Go Squeeze Active Fruit Blend with electrolytes can help replenish some of the essential minerals lost during exercise. Check out our whole line of pantry-friendly fruit and dairy products at most major retailers and online. So grab a Go-Go Squeeze and let's cheer on our Razorbacks together. Go Hogs!
7-0 Razorbacks as we head to the home half of the 7th inning. Big 7th inning stretch here at the ballpark. John Williams had him going. Trevor Gaddis is the new pitcher, 6'7". Transfer from Southern Indiana. And he will work to the Hogs in the last half of inning number 7. Camden Kojal, Kuhil Aloy, and Reese Robinette are due up for the Razorbacks. It's being brought to you in part by Ballpark, the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. Whether you're at the stadium or watching from home, you can't beat the taste of Ballpark beef hot dogs. They're made with 100% beef. Grab one and enjoy the game. Well, the Razorbacks have enjoyed this Sunday afternoon. They jumped on them early. The issue has seemingly not been in doubt for a while. But we sure have had fun watching Colin Fisher work today. Now Geddes will pitch for Xavier, and Kojal will lead it off in the bottom of the 7th. Kojal has reached twice today. He's singled and scored, driven in a run, and drawn a walk. So Geddes preparing to go to work. The big left-hander brings his first one. Kojal's going to bunt. He bunts it right to the first baseman. Stonehouse fields it, tags Kojal out. There's one gone in the last of the 7th.
It's a little bit of self-defense right there. That fastball ran in on Camden. He was kind of stuck and had to bunt it.
So here's Aloy with the bases empty and one out. Hogs have not had a base runner since the 4th inning. They played it a pair. Helfrich hit a home run. They went in order in the 5th, went 1, 2, 3 in the 6th, and the leadoff man's gone in the 7th. Here's Aloy with the bases empty. First pitch to Cahillo. It's sharply to second. Nicely played by Thomas. He flips to first, and Aloy's the second out of the inning. 4-3 on the putout. Thomas staggered a little bit right at the cut of the grass. Ball was hit sharply. But there are 2 gone for Reese Robinette.
Kind of stinks to be Reese right here because you know he has to take a pitch.
He 1 for 3 today. Doubled in a pair in that 3-run first inning. He's grounded to second, line to left. He does take the first pitch, and it's low for a ball.
You can't have that 3-pitch inning.
Can't let him get away with that.
Nope.
7 runs on 10 hits for the Razorbacks. No runs, 1 hit for Xavier. Both teams have played error-free. There's a high chopper to second. Thomas to his right, late on the throw at first. He was playing in shallow right field, had to wait on a big hop, and Robinette beats it out for a 2-out infield single. It looked routine when it left the bat, but it was anything but, as Thomas had to wait on that high hopper.
Well, he was playing way out in right field, and he just didn't come get it.
So Pompey bats. He's 0 for 3 today. Be nice to get him a hit right here. He's fanned 3 times. First pitch from Geddes is low and inside for a ball. Pompey in the first, third, and fifth innings went down swinging. Robinette's over at first with 2 out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Hogs are up 7-0. Pompey waits on the left-hander. Geddes delivers. Swing and a miss. Swung through a fastball, and it's 1-1.
Chucky's just a little bit late. It's kind of like he's caught in between. Late on the fastball, early on the off-speed. When you get in that position, you got to just sell out and say, look, I'm looking for a speed right here.
1 ball, 1 strike. Pompey waits on another. Here it is. Check swing. It was a little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stewart's on deck. He'll bat if Pompey can reach. Hogs have picked up their first base runner since the 4th inning. And now T.J. Pompey waits on the 2-1, swinging a ground ball foul over by the third base dugout. That evens the count at 2-2. 2:30 the airtime on Tuesday afternoon. 3 o'clock for Arkansas and Arkansas State. 3 o'clock on Wednesday as well. The 2-2 is low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Didn't miss by much.
That's a good take by TJ.
So the runner from first, Robinette, will be off with a pitch. 3-2 with 2 away. They're going to hold him at first until Geddes begins his delivery home. Here's the payoff. He walked him. Pompey draws the 2-out walk, and the Razorbacks have a pair of base runners for Stewart. Now, this ought to be fun to watch Stewart up here with a couple of men on. He hit one out of the ballpark his first time up, singled in his second at bat, then went down swinging in his third.
Nate's giving him a good talking right
sure
there.
Is.
Yeah.
They're going over a lot of stuff. Arkansas taking advantage of the offensive timeout. So now Stewart will stroll to the plate with Robinette out at second base and Pompey aboard at first. Hogs have had base runners for most of the day. They were retired 1, 2, 3 in the 5th and 6th innings, and that's been it. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Trevor Geddes checks and deals. Stewart takes a fastball for a strike. Zach Stewart, transfer from Missouri State. The wind's still blowing out, and it has been that way all day. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a chopper toward the right side, foul. That might have gotten a piece of Stewart's foot anyway. He's in the hole 0-2. Robinette will head back to second base, and Pompey will retreat to first. 2 outs in the inning. Stewart, after his third hit of the afternoon, got to protect the plate with an 0-2 count. Looks at a breaking ball low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A home run would be nice right here, Chuck.
Yeah, we'd go home, couldn't we? 1 swing of the bat would end the game. They could run rule them. Not that we're thinking about that, but wouldn't be bad. It has been a cold afternoon. Those in the stands are chilly, I'm sure. Here's the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked by their catcher, Morton. That keeps the runners at first and second base. Stewart had 1 at bat through the first 6 ball games. He's had 3 today, and he's 2 for 3. The runners get their leads. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The inning's over. Stewart strikes out for the second time, and the Hogs leave a couple of men. No runs, a hit, no errors, a walk, 2 stranded. Arkansas's left 7. We head to the 8th. Hogs are up 7-0. We're back after this for Sonic.
At Sonic, the All-American Smasher is at the top of the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order with a side and medium drink for just $6. That's not just a big deal. That's a giant, massive, gargantuan, humongosaurus rex of a honkin' big deal for just $6. A deal this big shouldn't cost this little. Get the Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal today.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
If you want to live free, yeah.
With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along, the RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. The RAV4 is ready for Razorback country and beyond. Find yours today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
Colin Fisher is going to go back to the mound for his 8th inning of work. He's only thrown 74 pitches. He struck out 10 batters. Hasn't walked anybody. Gave up a base hit in the second, and it was an infield hit. So he's had himself quite an afternoon, and he will face, in the top of the 8th inning, Peter Johnson, Luke Hammond, and Tanner Thomas. Hogs have out-hit them 11-1. They did all their scoring in the first 4 innings. Johnson has their only hit. He's also gone down on strikes today. Fisher goes to work. First pitch is a little bit high for a ball. They're stirring out around the Razorback bullpen, but from what we can see from our vantage point anyway, nobody throwing yet. A breaking ball is a strike, and it's 1-1. It's only the 76th pitch right there thrown by Fisher. He's never labored it at all today. The 1-1's on the way. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. 17 straight retired by this guy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Johnson, swinging a pop-up off the end of the bat. Stewart comes charging in from left field, and he makes a sliding grab for the out. Zach Stewart with a nice play. Got a good break on that ball. Had to play the wind, too. Sliding grab, looking into the sun, and the leadoff man's gone in the 8th inning.
That's such a great play by Zach right there. You got Carson Brumbaugh going out, Zach coming in. Like you said, he judged the wind perfect on that. If he takes one false step, he does not get to that ball.
So here's Hammond with the bases empty and 1 out. Hammond stands in from the right side. He's grounded to short. He's been called out on strikes. Fisher's first one's coming. Swinging a shot foul into the Xavier dugout. That'll shake him up a little bit. Xavier will fly back to Cincinnati when we are done today. The Razorbacks will continue their season with a pair of midweek games against ASU. The 0-1 is coming. Outside and high with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's being brought to you in part today by Shelter Insurance. They're the presenting sponsor of the Battle Line rivalry. Hogs and Mizzou in football next October. All presented by Shelter Insurance. The 1-1 chop to third. Pompey comes in, makes the play, throws him out. 2 gone. Fisher's just taking a walk in the park.
Just a lot of soft contact.
Only 81 pitches so far. They're stirring out there, Bubba. You've got the glasses on them in the bullpen. Anybody throwing?
Well, I see Dawsett up, walking around, Cooper Dawsett. So it would be nice to get Cooper an inning right here.
Tanner Thomas with 2 out. First pitch from Fisher is high and outside for a ball. Thomas is 0 for 2. He's grounded to short, and he's been called out on strikes. The 1-0 is coming upstairs with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Colin Fisher has twirled a gem today. 2 balls, no strikes to Tanner Thomas. The pitch is a strike, 2-1. I was going to say he wouldn't go 3-0, would he?
No.
Not the way it's been today, anyhow.
Even right there, 2-1, 2-0, that's a perfect pitch.
The 2-1 is on the way. Beauty of a breaking ball. That snaps in there for a strike, and it's 2-2.
I mean, it just wraps around that outside corner.
Yeah,
nothing a righty can do there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a breaking ball. 11 strikeouts for Fisher, and Xavier has looked helpless against the left-hander today. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Arkansas leading at 7-0 on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Before the Razorbacks hit the bottom of the 8th inning, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. There's a new pitcher for Xavier as the Razorbacks prepare to bat in the bottom of the 8th inning. Asher DeLeo will take over. 6'4" right-hander, transfer from Everett Community College in Washington State. So he will take over and become Xavier's 5th pitcher of the day. DeLeo has thrown only 1 inning so far this year. He's given up a run on 2 hits. And he will face, in the home half of the 8th inning, Carson Brumbaugh, and then the top of the order, New and Souza to follow. Arkansas has out-hit him 11-1. And with 7-0 after 4 innings of play, and that's where we are in the bottom of the 8th.
Love to see Brumbaugh get up there and get him a hit right here. He's playing great shortstop. Just want to get that bat going.
He's 0 for 3 today. Brumbaugh 3 for 26 so far this year. But as you say, he's playing a terrific short. Holds the bat down around the handle. Waits on the first one. DeLeo delivers, and it's in there for a strike. Brumbaugh 1 for 9 on the weekend. Their third baseman Hammond in even with the bag. DeLeo works from the stretch. The 0-1's on the way, up and in. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. A few have headed out, not many. Those in the sun are probably a little bit warmer than those in the shade here at the ballpark. It's been that kind of day. The 1-1's a sharp breaking ball that misses outside.
That's a great take right there.
Sure was. That was a heck of a pitch.
Yeah, that's the best breaking ball they've shown us all day.
I think so too. 2 balls, 1 strike. Third baseman moves back a little bit now. DeMeo set to bring the 2-1 pitch. Here it is, swinging a foul straight back. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's the one he's got to hit right there. Boy, he took the nasty breaking ball. You know a fastball's coming. You got a 2-1 count. He's just a little bit tardy on that, but it'll get there. Pitchers are still a little bit ahead of the hitters right now.
Brumbaugh trying to reach to start the inning. The 2-2's inside, and it's ball 3. Asher DeLeo in his First inning of work, fifth pitcher of the day for the Musketeers. There's some activity in the Razorback bullpen. I don't know if Fisher's going to come out and work the ninth. We'll see. 3-2 to the batter. Brumbaugh swings and chops it over the mound towards short. Backhanded by Peters, and he gets Brumbaugh at first base. Nice play by their shortstop. Brumbaugh's 0 for 4. We're back to the top of the order now, and Micah New.
That's Lorenzini getting loose. You're going to like him, Chuck. He's a freshman, a big, tall freshman. Does not pitch like a freshman.
Well, it appears as though he will come on and work the ninth inning. Well, I'll tell you, if you don't watch another game this year, you've been treated to a gem by Colin Fisher. You won't see many better than the one he twirled today. First pitch to the pinch hitter is swung on and missed for a strike.
Christian Turner, you're going to
Christian Turner. You're going
to like Christian. This guy, he's the fastest guy on the team, which is saying a lot because we got some speed.
Turner bats for New, left-handed hitter, looks at a strike, and he's in the hole, 0-2. Souza is on deck. We're in the bottom of the eighth inning. Hogs comfortably in front, 7-0. The 0-2 to Turner is swung on and missed. DeLeo got him with a breaking ball. 2 gone in the bottom of the eighth inning.
I'll tell you what, Chuck, I don't know where they've been hiding this guy.
Yeah,
he's got good stuff. That's a dirty breaking ball. He threw a nasty cutter in.
10 strikeouts today for Xavier Hurlers. The first for DeLeo. And here's Souza with the bases empty. Nolan has a hit today. First pitch is coming, and a breaking ball is low for ball 1. Souza walked and scored in the second, singled and scored in the fourth. He was on the base paths and got to watch Ryder Helfrich's ball sail way out into the left field area of the hog pen. The 1-0 swung on, lined sharply through the hole on the right side, and that's a base hit for Nolan Souza. Thomas dove to his left, couldn't get to it. Second hit of the day for Souza. That's a dozen for the Razorbacks. And they've got a man aboard with 2 out for Ryder Helfrich. They're going to call Helfrich back. They're going to pinch hit. And it will be Carter Rutenbar, freshman backup catcher, will hit for Helfrich with a runner at first and 2 out. Rutenbar waits on DeLeo, and the first one's a curveball that's low and inside for ball 1. So Helfrich will watch the top of the ninth inning from the Arkansas dugout. Rutenbar will likely stay in the game and work behind the plate. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. The 1-0's a strike, and it's 1-1. Rutenbar, 5 at-bats so far this season. He has 1 base hit. Trying to reach here with 2 gone. The 1-1 on the way. Inside, nearly hit him with a breaking pitch. 2-1. Kojal is due up next. Souza gets a lead over at first base with 2 outs. DeLeo peers in, ready to work now. Rutenbar waits, the 2-1. Bounced foul over by the Razorback dugout. That evens the count at 2-2.
It's a good cut right there by Rutenbar. This guy can swing it. He's a freshman they like a lot. He's a catcher, but you know, obviously with Helfrich, it's tough to get at bats, but they're gonna find a way to get his bat in the lineup.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball's high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rutenbar, 5'11", 195 from Midlothian, Texas. They play behind Souza at first now with a 3-2 count and 2 away. He'll get a head start. There he goes. The payoff's high, and Rutenbar works him for a walk. So DeLeo, after getting the first 2 men in the inning, has yielded a hit to Souza and a walk to Rutenbar. And here's Kojal with 2 on and 2 out. Camden today has a hit and a run batted in. He's also walked. Runners at first and second with 2 gone. Right-handed hurler, left-handed batter. The first one's in the dirt for a ball. There's activity in Xavier's bullpen. They've got a lefty throwing. They obviously want DeLeo to get him out of this inning. It looked like he might breeze after getting the first 2, but he's running into some trouble now. And it's a 1-ball count on Camden Kojal. Aloy is on deck. Ground ball up the middle. Thomas to his right, off his glove. Everybody's going to be safe. Sousa's going to try to score from third, and he'll cross the plate without a throw. Thomas couldn't field it cleanly, and Bobby Wernes never hesitated. He kept Sousa running around third. Nolan scores to make it 8-0. Sousa stopped at second. Or pardon me, Rubarker stopped at second. And there are 2 aboard now for Aloy.
As much as I'd love to see Aloy walk it off right here, I really want to watch Lorenzini pitch. He hasn't got out there yet this season.
Yeah, it's 8-0. That could happen as Aloy takes ball 1 upstairs. Rutenbar is at second base. And Kojal is aboard at first. 8-0. Their catcher Morton's going to go out and talk to DeLeo. What's amazing, Bubba, get a runner on base. The pitcher just speeds up ever so slightly. First couple of batters, he looks like an All-American, and now he's just struggling to stay in the game.
Isn't it crazy how fast the wheels can come off?
Yeah. 3 straight batters have faced after he struck out Turner.
I mean, after 2 batters, I'm like, man, where's this guy been?
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. So Aloy with 1 ball, the count waits. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball for a strike. Whatever his catcher said was some pretty good advice. So it's 1-1. Rutenbar gets his lead out at second base. They play behind Kojal at first. The 1-1 pitch swung on, skied into center field. It pretty well. Crisp going back at the wall. He looks up, and it is gone. Off the batter's eye. Cahill Aloy with a 3-run homer to end it. And Arkansas has swept the series 11-0. The final over the Xavier Musketeers. Not much doubt about that one, Bubba.
No, so right off the bat, I knew that thing was 106, 33-degree launch angle, wind blowing out. That ball was going to go a long way. Ended up going 423 feet, and it was a no-doubter.
That was a shot, and Arkansas has won the ball game. 11-0. The final score. We've got more to do. The 10th inning show starts next on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
At Summit Utilities, we're more than just your gas bill. We're also your neighbors, and we're here to help, just like your neighbors do. Account-related questions, aid in setting up a payment plan, or assistance with rebate processing to help you save money on a new water heater. We've got you. At Summit, we're the keepers of the flame, making sure you have hot meals, warm baths, and a cozy home, providing you with energy that's there when and where you need it. Summit Utilities, comfort delivered.
Now over to Christine, reporting live with the weather.
Well, Ted, yesterday's sunshine is now a torrential downpour. And with so many farmers harvesting, this really is a disaster. Except for Bob here.
Hello.
Bob, you use Sharpen herbicide from BASF as a harvest aid.
Yep.
With premium desiccation, suppressed regrowth, and control over late-season weeds, it's harvest time when you say it is.
Sharpen herbicide works. Always read and follow label directions.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Quit tobacco today with Be Well Arkansas. Be Well Arkansas can help you be healthier, happier, and more active by quitting tobacco. And you can do it all with local resources at no cost to you. Call 833-283-WELL or visit BeWellArkansas.org today for free help. Because it's never too late to be well. Brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health, your tobacco settlement dollars at work, and Be Well Arkansas.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa! Touchdown Razorbacks! Did you see
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
It's hog season. Listen to the crack of the bat and the pop of the glove all year long on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Daspit Law Firm is the proud official injury lawyers of Razorback Athletics. In sports, there's talented players and players that work hard to be the best. When you combine talent and hard work, you've got a champion. That's Daspit Law Firm and their team of attorneys here in Arkansas. They won't be outworked, and that's to the benefit of their clients that have suffered injuries in an accident. If you've been in an accident and want some free advice, call Daspit Law Firm at 501-500-HURT. That's 501-500-HURT, or visit DaspitLaw.com.
At Greenway, we're not just selling John Deere tractors. We're cultivating partnerships.
There's been times where at my farm I've actually had an issue and my salesman got with a guy from service and they brought him out to my farm and they were able to resolve my issue pretty quickly. The reliability, the dependability of the equipment and Greenway, that's why I would highly recommend it to anyone in my area.
Join our community of satisfied customers and experience the Greenway difference. Head to your local Greenway dealership today or visit us at gogreenway.com.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, the game may be over, but we're